Hi, I'm Dennis Gage. Thanks for tuning into My Classic Car, home of the certified car nut. Well, this week we're in Gloversville, New York, to take a look at a couple of the cars in the collection of Jim Taylor. Now, Jim's got one of the more diverse and stunning car collections I've ever seen. And believe me, it was not easy to narrow it down to just 2 cars to focus on. What do you say we get around to take a look at a few that didn't make the cut? Jim, this is an incredible collection you have here, and it's probably one of the most diverse ones I've ever seen. Everything from like camping vehicles to Ferraris, with maybe a fire truck thrown in here and there just for fun. What started it all for you? Have you been a car guy your whole life?
Pretty much. I started collecting die-cast dinky toys from the UK when I was a kid, and graduated to a Model A Ford that I drove in high school that I still have.
Still in the collection?
Back part of the garage.
And then it just kind of grew from there?
It grew over the years as I could afford to buy different cars. I started to collect, and it's grown. I'm 63 years old tomorrow, and I've been buying cars all my life.
And it doesn't look like you're going to stop anytime soon if I
well, I may outgrow this garage, I'm afraid.
Well, and you sort of have. I mean, you've launched a museum, haven't you? You're part of a museum?
In Saratoga. We started, Saratoga Springs, New York, we started a museum 5 years ago, 5 of us, and it's turned out to be a real labor of love, and it's we've actually got a lot of publicity. We've done some great shows. We got a barn find show starting next Saturday for 3 months, and that should be a real great show.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Well, so you've got great cars here, great cars there. Yeah. They're everywhere, right?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Well, you've pulled out, and again, eclectic collection, but you've pulled out a couple really cool Euro gems here.
Right.
We'll start with this one, which I've never seen one of these. This is a 47 Alfa Romeo, right?
Right, yep.
It's the biggest Alfa Romeo I've ever seen.
Well, if they gave a prize for the biggest Alfa, this might win.
This would be it. Well, what's the story of this car? Where'd you first come across one of these?
I first saw this in a movie with George C. Scott. This car or one like it, and I fell in love with the car. And I walked to an auction several years ago, and this was sitting there, and I had no idea what the value was. I asked around, got an indication of value, and I bid on it, and here it is.
And then the rest, as I say, is history.
Right.
Well, there can't be too many of them because I've never seen one.
I've never seen the long-bodied one like this. I've seen a few shorter-bodied ones, but never the long body. They call this an SS, 5-seater convertible, 3 in the front, 2 in the back.
So it's a very wide front seat.
Right.
And I guess the back seat's narrower because of the convertible top, right?
You got it, right.
Wow.
Yep.
So it is set up for 3 and 2.
Yep.
Well, the interior is, it's so Art Deco.
Right. The Bakelite just blow you away.
It's plastics.
Plastics, right. You got it.
And the colors too, though. It is so Art Deco. And it's a column shift?
Column shift, 4-speed on the tree.
A 4 on the tree?
4 on the tree, yeah.
So it's an H pattern with a reverse thrown in someplace.
Yep, you got it.
Man, and it's a pretty big car. It's a pretty long car.
It's huge.
Yeah, so it's really not a sports car. It's really kind of a sport touring.
It's a touring car. It's a great car for Sunday afternoon with 2 couples and a bottle of wine, some cheese, and
picnic
loaf
basket.
of bread. Yep, yeah, you got it.
Well, very smooth lines, very, like you say, Art Deco.
Right.
But probably pre-war, really, in its under-the-skin technology, right?
Most everything under the metal on here has got to be pre-war. I don't think the Italians are doing much right after the war.
No, they were regrouping.
Right, exactly.
But I do love the lines, and it's very smooth, and would it have not had a bumper?
Or would I'm sure it had a bumper, but I got it this way, and I haven't done anything to change it.
Well, it's very clean, and it's such a clean car to begin with. I like the dual latches.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Now, what model is it? What do they call this?
It's a 6C 2500.
Which really is an engine designation, right?
Yeah, and they called it a SS, 5-seater SS convertible, as far as I know, Super Sport of some kind.
So 6-cylinder, 6-cylinder,
right.
2500 cc, right?
You got it.
Well, let's look at it. Okay. Open it up. Oh, and it's one of those hood opens either side?
Right.
Oh, that's nice. Well, yeah, that's not a very big engine, is it? Dual overhead cam.
Yeah, not for the size of the car.
No, I'll say. Downdraft Weber. Yeah, I bet it, does it labor a little bit to move this around? Or again, it's more of a touring car.
It works.
It works. Well, and all your cars pretty much work. They're all drivable, right? You keep them all licensed and registered and everything. And we could probably even, I don't know, you could take this one out.
If you can drive 4 on the tree, Dennis, you're welcome.
Well, then thank you. I'll try it.
All right.
It'll be a new experience. And from this side, too, I love a challenge.
Right.
Welcome back to My Classic Car. I love the sound of it. A 4 on the tree, though. That is with your left hand.
I know.
And it's an interesting configuration, the 5-seater, but 3 in front, 2 in back.
Right.
And I guess the back is squeezed because of the convertible top? The Bose?
That's what
probably,
it is, yeah.
It's like the engine works a little bit to pull this body around.
Yeah. I think most of the underneath of this car is all pre-war.
So, I mean, it's probably a pretty heavy car.
Yeah.
For a 2.5 liter engine to be pulling around.
Yeah. This is probably the only car that went through Mid Island 2 years in a row.
Really?
Yes. Because I had it there the 1 year, then the next year Alpha was the marquee, and Bill Warner called me and said, "Can you bring that Aston back again?"
Bring it back, huh? And it was a hit 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Well, it's so distinctive looking.
Like I said, if they gave an award for the biggest Alpha, this would win it.
Got to be the biggest one I've ever seen. Well, I love Italian cars, and this Alfa's been a blast, but I really kind of want to get back and take a closer look at that Aston Martin. That DB4 is calling out to me. What do you say?
Well, you're going to love that. That's certainly a different car than this.
Can't wait. We're rolling home. Welcome back to My Classic Car. 4-speed on the tree. A 4 on the tree. That was an experience, I got to tell you.
Well, if you like that, you're going to love this.
Oh, I know I am, because I've always loved Aston Martins. And this is a DB4, a 62?
62 Series 1 DB4.
Man, in Aston Martin's racing color,
That's
too.
right. Yep.
I mean, so this is the real deal here.
This is the deal, yeah.
Man, these are such sexy looking cars. They just look sleek, they look strong.
This is a fabulous car.
And you're kind of an Aston Martin guy.
I love Aston Martin. That was one of my first loves, and I'd always lusted after a DB3S, but I probably will never have one.
Cha-ching.
But
I don't know if
somebody has one they'd like to give me, I'm here.
Call now. Right. Operators are standing by.
Right, you got it.
Now this one, how long have you had this baby?
I've had this 4 or 5 years.
And where'd you find it?
I was at an auction, and I was the last guy standing at the end of the auction. This was one of the last cars, and
everybody had left.
Everybody left it. Here it is.
Now it's got flared fenders, which I don't remember them having. It sticks out.
Well, somebody did that to this car, and I think maybe they might have raced this car at some point. And I've left it the way it is. I kind of like the look.
Oh, I think it looks tough. I think it looks great.
A purist would probably give me some stuff over it,
but it's your car.
But it's my car.
So there. Well, they're sleek, and compared to the Alfa, this is a very low car.
Right.
I mean, the Alfa you were sitting up there, but you almost have, even to look in this, we got to come down here.
Yeah.
But it is all race in there, isn't it? I mean, it's a sports car.
You got it. This is ready to go.
And it actually has a back seat.
It does.
I'm surprised at that, and you could actually put a couple reasonable sized people back there, and very nice. It looks like a pretty cushy.
It's a comfortable car.
Cushy interior.
And it's a great car to drive.
And like the Brits were always good at working leg room into
Yes.
small cockpits. And you're a big guy. You're like 6'4", 6'3", something like that.
Yeah, this car, I actually have to move the seat up a couple inches from this far back.
Wow.
Which is one of the few cars I get in that I have to do that.
Yeah, there probably aren't many of them. But I love the lines, and I love the rear end of these cars. They just come back very short, but these little fins look so cool. And almost Frenched-in taillights. It's almost a street rodder thing that they did here. Yeah. But it's a tough-looking car.
It's a fabulous car.
I always loved the Aston Martin insignia too. Just even that
steel wings.
It looks like it means business right from the start. So this car also has an inline 6-cylinder engine, but probably a lot bigger than
a little bit bigger than the Alfa. Yeah.
Let's have a look at that.
You got it. You want to pull that latch
there?
Okay,
yeah, I see it. Oh yeah. But again, pretty straightforward. I mean, it's all right there. Dual overhead cam, couple big SU carburetors. Yeah. And these are strong cars.
This is a strong car. It's a lot of fun to drive. It's got everything you want for this size car.
And you drive pretty much all your cars, don't you?
We drive them. We try to drive them all. And this is one of the more favored cars. I think the guys in the shop would just soon drive this as anything. And,
well, here again, I say we take it out and exercise it. They all need exercise. Today's probably a good day for that.
Today's a great day.
Yeah, so. You mind if I drive this one too?
Yeah, but do I have to ride it?
Hey. I haven't killed anybody. It's been a while, Close her up. Let's go. And stop whining. Welcome back to My Classic Car. Oh yeah, you could get used to this.
Yeah.
This would be a lot of fun. But boy, is it tight. I mean,
yeah, compared to that.
To the Alfa? Yeah, it's a lot tighter. And a lot more responsive.
Yeah.
Do people really notice this car when you have it out, though?
Oh, absolutely.
It's got such unique lines.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of car that I think the more you look at it, the more you see in it.
Absolutely. The color, I think the color of this car is just perfect for this car too.
Yeah. Man, she runs so cool.
Assuming the gauge is right.
Yeah. Gee, I hope the gauge is right. Well, with all the cars you have, that's an issue. Keeping everything working and knowing that it's accurate and.
Yeah, it's a real issue, and getting into a car, as I think probably most collectors do, you have to really re-educate yourself where everything is, because nothing's standard on a car.
Oh, absolutely. And then you go through this pre-flight checklist.
Exactly.
Yep. Brakes. Yep. Radiator. Yep.
Yeah.
And it looks, from the inside, it looks like it has a very short nose. But from the outside, it doesn't look that short. It must really drop off. The visibility is fabulous in this car. It would be a good one to race. You can certainly see what's going on. Oh man, what a blast. Jim has got some awesome cars, and this Aston Martin DB4 was one of the better rides I've had in a long time. Jim, would you mind? You've got so many cool cars. Maybe I could come back sometime?
Anytime, Dennis.
Ooh, and he says I can come back. We'll see you back at Jim's one of these days again.